Okay, great. Thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm Andy, and I'm a board member of Lifeline. Even before I joined the board, though, I loved coming to Lifeline events, especially the dances and the Harvest Festival, where there's always lots of fun activities and games to play. Does anybody else miss the Harvest Festival and all the activities in person? Yeah. Well, when I was thinking about what to talk about for this Seeing Ourselves event, I saw a news story about one of the founders of the Special Olympics. And I decided I would talk about how people with differing abilities can get exercise and have fun and show people, other people, what you can do by participating in sports and games. So I put together a little slideshow to help me talk about this. I'm going to try to share it with you here. Okay, so first of all, this is Michael Cusack. Can you all see that picture?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. This is Michael Cusack. He just died last week at the age of 64. He was an athlete. He had Down syndrome and lived in Chicago. And he had 4 sisters and loved playing sports with them. And he was one of the main reasons that the Special Olympics started. There was a activity center, a neighborhood center in Chicago that he would go and play sports, and people saw that he loved to play sports and wanted to give him a better opportunity to play, and other people like him, people with special needs, to participate and play sports. And over the years, he won hundreds of medals in the Special Olympics. So the Special Olympics is now over 50 years old. Special Olympics started in 1968 with Michael Cusack, and now it's a worldwide organization that everybody knows. Has anyone ever heard of the Special Olympics before?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody knows about the Special Olympics. And it's a great opportunity. It's a great way of showing the world how talented and gifted special needs folks are. So special needs athletes from all over the world compete in all kinds of events. I'm going to show some events, and I'm going to ask you if you can guess what event people are participating in. So these are 5 athletes from around the world. One of them is wearing a Washington Nationals hat. So what event do you think these special needs athletes are participating in? Can anybody guess?
Sprint.
Track.
Right, it's sprinting. That's definitely some kind of a race, a foot race. So that's one event, one Special Olympics event that people participate in. What about this one? What does he look like? What is this guy playing?
Soccer.
Soccer. That's right, Brian. He's playing soccer. So they have Special Olympics events in pretty much every sport you can think of. Racing, foot races, soccer, basketball, baseball. Can anyone think of any other sports that they play in the Special Olympics? Basketball, did I say basketball? Mm-hmm. Volleyball. They play sports in wheelchairs. There's wheelchair basketball. You name it. Special Olympics is just a fantastic way of showing folks what you can do and how you love to have fun and get exercise and show the world that you can compete and be a good athlete just like anyone else. But you know, you don't have to be in the Special Olympics to show what you can do. Does anybody recognize these two folks?
Yeah.
Freddie.
We know them.
Freddie and Regina.
Do you know them? Right. These are two Lifeline.
Freddie and Regina.
That's right. That's Fred and Regina. And Fred and Regina are longtime Lifeline members and good friends. And they love to. What sport do you think they're doing here?
Bowling.
Bowling. That's right. They love to bowl. Has anyone here ever gone bowling with Regina and Fred before?
I have.
I sure have. I love it. And boy, Regina and Fred are both really good at bowling too. Better than I am. They beat me every time.
And they're very intense.
Very intense. That's right. I mean, they're honestly having fun. They're smiling, but boy, you get up there. This is Fred getting ready to bowl, and my goodness, watch out.
You see the laser-like focus in his face.
Oh yeah, he's totally serious about it. And there's Gina in the back too.
Is that in Jackie back there?
The Harvest Festival also gives us some other fun ways to get our exercise, like, what are these guys doing?
Dancing.
Dancing. Dancing
yes.
is great exercise. And I tell
Look
you,
at those great decorations.
they're great decorations too. Who put those decorations up anyway? Dancing is, I gotta say, the dances at Lifeline Partnership were what made me want to be a part of this organization, because not only is it great exercise, but it is so much fun. And to see the folks at Lifeline Partnership dancing with big smiles on their faces and just not having a care in the world, but out there spinning and twirling and shooting baskets and everything that you can do. You can do anything on the dance floor, and I just loved it. And it made me so happy and joyful to see folks having so much fun. That's why I'm a part of Lifeline Partnership. So I can't wait until we can get back together again and have these events. You know, lots of fun things we can do together, and the fun of competition and the thrill of winning a game like Regina is here. We can also have fun though, and get our exercise just by going outside. You know, sometimes you can go. I went with Regina once to a high school football game. I went with, who knows who's in this picture? Can
There's lots of people.
Who's in this picture?
Steve.
Elton and Steve.
Leroy.
Yeah. Elton.
And you.
Steve and Leroy. And that's right. There's me too. This is a basketball game we went to. So just getting out and walking around, going to sporting events, going anywhere is a good way to get exercise, and it's a good way to show people in the world that you belong there, you can do it, you can go out and be a part of the world and have just as much right as anyone else to do that. So while we're all in lockdown, we've got to find ways to get our exercise and have fun and be ready and strong when we're able to go back out again. So what kind of exercise are you all doing while we're in lockdown? What are you all doing for fun, and what are you doing for exercise? Anybody?
I'm doing Anya's class. I'm doing exercise with
You're doing
Anya.
Anya's class?
So Anya does DC Fit Seniors that the DC does, and so I get to exercise with her. She's on online, and I'm watching. Sometimes I even do the exercises.
You do the exercises too, so it's like aerobics.
Sometimes. Yep.
Sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. What about?
I exercise with Anya 2 days a week, and with other instructors the other days of the week. So I get to do my aerobics and stretching, and whatever else was provided. I get to do it 5 days a week.
Well,
All right. What about you, Ryan?
I exercise when I go to work
That's true.
because I'm on my feet.
Yep.
Sure.
You're what?
Well, that's great.
To those cards.
You're walking.
I'm like Ryan. I get to exercise when I go to work.
Anya, you get to exercise by making everybody else work.
The one thing I have started doing for fun during the day when it's a little nicer outside, especially since it's been a little warmer, I go for walks in my neighborhood.
Nice.
Nice. That's what I've been doing. I've been going for at least 2 good walks every day, and I have big, heavy medicine balls in the house that when I'm just standing around, I'll pick up and move around and kind of work up a little bit of a sweat there. I still love to dance, so sometimes if the right song comes on and listening to music, the right song comes on, I'll start to do a little dance even by myself. I don't mind, because that's something that I can do. It's something that I like to do. I have fun, and I know it's good exercise.
Yeah.
Jennifer, what about you?
Well, I will go for very long walks every single day, and then 3 days a week I do like weight training, lifting weights.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So we all can do lots of things, and it's really great to get our exercise and to have fun and to compete and to show everybody that we are all champions and we can all do it. We all belong. So let's keep on having fun, keep on exercising, and I can't wait till I can see you all again at a dance or at the Harvest Festival when I will play a bowling game with you or any of the other fun games that we love to play. All right.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Andy.
You.
So Special Olympics is all over the world now, and your guy Mike was a big part of it, but it started in DC with Mrs. Shriver. So she was the sibling of John F. Kennedy, and had a sister who had developmental disability. And Robert Kennedy, who is not related at all to them, but is a lifeline person, remembers the first Special Olympics in her backyard.
Wow.
So we have our own connection to Special Olympics, and they're an important part of leading a full life as a person with a developmental disability, or I guess all disabilities.
Right,
And
right.
That was
Mrs.
awesome
Shriver,
to see that.
Mrs. Shriver went to Chicago and started, worked with that Mr. Cusack guy. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'd like to add that many of our participants in Lifeline are also participants with the Special Olympics when they have their events in the month of May.